Hi, folks. This is Chuck Mott, and I wanted to start off this video series the obvious um, at the obvious place where I think we should be starting off here, because a lot of what you're going to see here is involved in obtaining goals, and so I wanted to talk about kind of like goal setting and like the smart goals concept a little bit today. I am a believer, and I believe this wholeheartedly. I believe this even before smart goals became a thing. That you really need to be clear about what you want to do in order to accomplish it, because you'll never know. You'll just be like, so say for example, I don't know, you want to make. Uh, I want to be a successful person and make money. Okay, that's kind of a goal, and but it doesn't really say a whole lot. So it's other than what you're seeing right there. So what you want to do is kind of break your goal down into five different areas, and SMART is an acronym. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and what's the T? And time based. So it looks something like this. Specific. I want, let's see, you want to go to school and get a degree in something. I am going to smart is specific is going to be I am going to go to college this January and work towards my goal of achieving an associate's degree in X. That's your smart. That's your specific, right? That's pretty specific. I want to go in and get my associate's degree in mechanical engineering. Measurable is is pretty much that. I mean, you're going to get your degree or you're not going to get your degree. The measurement, I guess, is whether or not you go ahead and get that specific goal. So that's kind of like the end. That's the measurable is sort of built in with that. Um, also, I would also say the measurable is kind of tied in with time based and where you want to put a time limit on it. You don't want to go to school for like this semester and then take 10 years off and go another 10 years, go to school for another semester and take, you want to make it, you want to put a time base on that. So specific, you want it measurable, and you want it to be attainable. You and attainable and realistic are kind of on the same sort of kind of two sides of the same coin. You don't want to, for example, um, I'm going to get my associate's degree in 1 year of college. It's not going to be realistic for most people. It's going to be looking at a realistic time frame and saying, "Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this if I take a couple of years or 3 years or whatever I need to do, whatever timeline I need to do to do it." So specific, measurable, attainable, and realistic is kind of falls in line with that. Also, you don't want to set yourself up for failure by creating an unattainable goal for yourself just to be um, not be able to hit it and have your self worth take a hit, and you're just kind of take all the wind out of your sails because you were kind of like uh, a little bit short sighted in how long and the steps that it might take to do it. And the other thing is it's time based. So I want a college degree is a general goal. You translate it into a smart goal. It's I want a associate's degree in mechanical engineering within 3 years, and that's pretty much that covers most of your bases there. Specific, right? You want your mechanical engineering degree. It's time based. You want it done within 3 years, which also kind of ties in like the measurable. So yeah, that's a smart goal. And within the goals, there are within that there are certain goals and steps you can take, but that is one that will get you started. And you always want to break things down into I think, into steps. Other sub goals within that, for example, might be, you know, I want to get good grades, so I'm going to study for 1 hour a day for every hour that I'm in class. That's, you know, that's measurable. That's specific. I'm going to study 1 hour a day for every day that I'm in class so that I can get an A in this course. And hopefully you're kind of seeing how that works. We can talk more about that if you guys have specific examples. I want to know how to play 10 songs in a year on the guitar. I want to learn how to play guitar, be able to play 10 songs by the end of the year. Not too far off, right? Very, very realistic. Specific. I want to play 10 songs on the guitar in 1 year's time. That's a specific goal, a smart goal, as opposed to I want to be a musician. There's no timeline there. There's no saying what you're going to be a musician. You're not being real specific. You want to kind of zone in on exactly what you want and say specifically what you want. You want to be and put a timeline on it, have it be measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. So SMART goals are specific, they are measurable, they're attainable and realistic, and they're time-based. You want to put a time limit on the time that it takes you to achieve this goal. So that's kind of it. I will say beyond that, the goals that you try to go, you know, achieve are kind of are up to you from there. But I think that's the SMART goals, and the way of looking at everything is you can break it down into any specific goal you want. Let's see. I don't know. You're a musician. I want to learn the major scale this week. I'm going to learn how to play it. I'm going to hear it in my head, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and I'm going to learn to play it on my instrument. Or, for example, that's pretty specific, right? So that's kind of what you want to get when you're goal setting. Yeah, and that's about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Leave comments below. And remember, SMART equals specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. And this video is helpful here to you, then feel free to comment. If this is a little bit too basic for a lot of people, which for some it might be, others it may not, then just kind of feel free to comment on what you thought of this video and this whole concept down below. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to providing you guys more of these tools in the future. And we'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.